this episode. Attack on Titan episode 8. Yo! Wow. Just wow. Amazing episode. Fanboy times 10 times 100. That ending. Now, spoiler alert. Go watch the episode if you don't want to be spoiled what I'm about to talk about, because I'm talking about that ending of the episode. Eren being the long-haired Titan. Now, how many of you actually, thought it might have been the case? Now, let's talk a little bit about that. Obviously, it's been foreshadowed, if you were paying attention earlier on, that there was something up with his father, pinning him down, and then injecting him with something. And makes sense. I mean, he's the main character. Did you really think he was going to be dead? I mean, some people came up with the automail theory, which is a pretty good theory. They thought that he was going to somehow escape, and then he was going to get a robotic arm and leg. And that kind of made sense, but I think that this was freaking awesome and cool, and they destroyed the way it was portrayed in the manga with the anime. That ending scene, they did a phenomenal job. This is why Attack on Titan Shingeki no Kyojin is hands down the best anime of 2013. Best anime 2013, because it is outdoing the manga in every aspect. It is surprising you in every aspect, because that is a pretty big freaking twist. And all around, they did a phenomenal job with that ending. But let's talk about a couple other things about the episode, because even though that was my reaction, like, holy fucking shit, it was phenomenal, the way they're doing everything, there's still a couple things I want to address. Now, Armin and Sasha switched roles in this episode. While Armin gained respect from me, he actually did some pretty awesome things as far as like coming up with a really good strategy, because, okay, if you can't really fight too good, if you ain't the best at swinging around, but you could come up with good strategy, then you still get respect because you're using your brain for something. So Armin coming up with the strategy that they pulled off and everything, that was pretty dope. But Sasha, Potato Girl, which I wasn't too fond of her anyway, I thought she was funny, but that was about it. She totally became like Armin and a half in this episode, when she just backed down from the Titan and she was like, apologizing to the Titan. That's the shit that'll make Eren smack the shit out of her. You don't apologize to the Titans. And Mikasa and Annie had to bail her out. So Potato Girl, no potatoes for you. No. I understand on one aspect, because I remember I gave Hans in the first episode some very harsh criticism for running away, and people said it's more of a realistic approach, because at the end of the day, most people, they would do something like that. And I understand that. And Sasha is a female. She's, maybe a little bit over and on her head regarding all the situation that's going on. These are Titans. These are man-eating creatures. But nonetheless, Mikasa and Annie just came in and had to bail her ass out while she's crying there, begging for her life from a Titan. How can you show your face back to your comrades? Like, come on. Mikasa and Annie for the win. Sasha loses a lot of points of respect from me. How dare you cry and apologize to a Titan? Just no. Just no. So we got that out the way. Now, the middle of the episode, again, reviewing, being a little critical. It did get a little bit slow paced in the middle. It kind of slowed down a little bit when they were coming up with strategy and people were talking left and right. So it kind of went a little bit slow in the middle. Not too bad, but definitely you can see like it was very fast in the beginning, and then it kind of slowed down a little bit. Then it got fast again. I noticed that, I don't know if they reused animation or something from the opening when they were firing the rifles, and it looked like animation from the opening. So you reusing animation, you could tell that maybe they're having some production problems as far as rushing goes. I don't think money-wise, because Attack on Titan is huge already, and we're only on episode 8. But they reused some footage from the opening for the shotgun or rifle scene. So, don't reuse the animation. Come on, you got great stuff going, but hey, they got a couple problems here and there. But overall episode, with that ending, once again, oh my god, amazing ending. If it was just on the ending alone, again, this is like a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 situation. But there was, a couple slow things in there. So I'm going to give it a 4.3 out of 5. 4.3 out of 5. It had a couple little problems as far as, it went a little bit slow. And the reuse of animation here or there. But overall, that ending was just out of this world awesome. And there was some pretty cool stuff going on in the episode. But just like that ending, what did you guys think? Were you guys shocked about that? And also, what is your whole theory regarding him turning into a Titan? Do you think that there's more to it than the serum that his father used? How he has all his limbs back, all his arms and legs. And also, one last thing I want to touch upon is, you clearly see that one of the things about the character, which I hope it gets a little bit broader, but Mikasa is all Eren-centric. She sees Eren and she breaks down crying. Everything she cries mostly is regarding Eren, and that scene definitely was very emotional, but it also shows that she just truly cares about Eren. That's like the only thing in this world that she's practically living for. So, while I want her to get broader, I understand on a real world aspect, if you're the only person you're living for, you found out is alive again, wouldn't you do the same? So it makes perfect sense and everything, but overall, keep on Shingeki no Kyojin being as awesome, and I'm going to keep on fanboying every week because, god damn, that ending, what was your reaction? This is my reaction. That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for Shingeki no Kyojin. Thumbs up for that ending, because it was freaking out of this world. Awesome. Just can't wait for episode 9 now. That's all I have on Forever World, and as always, people, have an awesome day. Shingeki no Kyojin. If you're not watching, you're doing yourself a disservice.